Okay, I'm back. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm back. And I had a cough. Okay. No, don't, girl. Ugh. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna. So, ow! The frick. Okay, so well, I'm gonna tell you my story. My bad story. So when I was little, I better not say it out loud though, 'cause my grandma would hear it, and yeah, I don't want her coming out yelling at me and everything 'cause of what I said. But I was little though, so yeah. So when I was 4 years old, I used to get abused by my grandpa a lot, and I literally got abused. And then some people these days aren't calling it abuse anymore, which is weird because he used to hit me and everything. He used to spank me all the time. And Bryce, if you're out there, well, you are out there, do not watch this video, okay? This will make you cry. I'm sorry. Oh, and you, Chelsea, my sister, my dear loving sister, and Misty, well, Kitty, Cat, well, because I don't think she wants to be called by her real name, but, so I was 4, and my grandpa used to kick me and hit me, spank me all the time. I mean, the spanking wasn't really exactly, a abusive thing, but he did it way too much though. But yeah, I kind of said that out loud. I hope I don't say it too loud, because my grandma might come out and yell at me, because, yeah. He's been doing that since I was 6, but, then when I came back here, when I was 11, he would used to kick me a lot, and then, 12 years old, my dad used to abuse me too. Yeah. I don't really care about it anymore, so don't worry about me. He used to spank me hard enough to leave red marks, and one time I got a bruise, but, one time he slapped me, and, he, pinned me down to slap me, and of course I was trying to kick him in the nuts, so I tried to do that 3 times, but it didn't work, because he would always, like, so I couldn't, and, yeah, my aunt was abusive. I think she still is, though, because, yeah, but she's not living with me anymore. My grandpa's not living with me anymore. He's living in a nursing home. My dad's not abusive anymore because they got warned, so he can't hit me or anything, or, like, anything like that. But he's kind of verbally abusive, but not all the time, though. My grandma's verbally abusive now, too, but she kind of still hits me and pushes me. But, I don't care, because I only worry about other people, because, I do worry about myself. It's just that I worry about other people. I do take care of myself. It's just that I worry about other people, not me. I don't worry about just me. I worry about everybody. And I love you all. Um, so yeah, my dad used to beat my mom in front of me and my sister. which is really sad, and try not to say this while crying. Yeah, then you wouldn't understand. I'm going to stop for right now. Taco Tuesday! Yeah, Taco Tuesdays. Trying to joke around, guys. Yeah. Check. Okay, she's not listening. So, yeah, right now, I feel really depressed, and, because I have to live here, and I'm thinking about going through emancipation, but it's gonna be harder without my dad's signing for the contract, and, my mom's trying to help me with it, and, yeah. And I have to find myself a place, but sadly I can't right now because my mom doesn't have enough money to get me a place. So, yeah. Um, so yeah, my dad used to beat my mom in front of me and my sister. I was little and she was like 6 or something. Well, she wasn't 6. She was, I think I was 2 that he was beating my mom. Yeah, he used to have a drinking problem. He used to get drunk a lot, but with me, he wasn't drunk at all. So yeah, 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 but yeah, my grandma still pushes and hits me and, well, yells at me all the time though, but yeah, and, she verbally abuses me too, and, yeah, um, ugh, something in my hair, sorry about that. Yeah, uh, well, I'm gonna have to tell you, I am still depressed being here, and when I whenever I go to my mom's, my mom gets sad, and, well, she can't really do anything because, well, she's too upset, because, yeah. But I kind of drink, but, it's just wine cooler, though. It's not as bad, but it's still bad, though. It's not as bad, it's just like 5%, but, um, but I would drink the whole bottle, so, like, every night. Just drink one bottle. I drank one bottle 3 nights in a row. So, yeah. And then I kept on telling my mom that I wanted to get out of this world and that I didn't want to live in this world anymore. I mean, like, I don't want to kill myself. It's just that I just want to, like, do something that will get me, like, out of this world and in a different world. But by not, like, killing myself, though. So, yeah. But I would tell my mom all that. She would get sad. And I feel bad for her. And so, yeah. And I would start crying. And she would be hugging me, and I would be hugging her too. And we'd be crying each other. But, like, we just cry with each other and stuff. But, yeah, my dad doesn't really give me hugs at all. It's kind of sad to me, though, kind of, because he's supposed to be my dad, and that he's supposed to, like, hugs from his daughter. But, yeah, he doesn't really exactly take care of me much, actually. I mean, he does take me places, but not all the time, though. But he doesn't really do much. He only plays video games every single day and night. And then he goes to work. He doesn't really have time for me. That's what he said. Not using that as a joke, though. And a lot of people joke about this all the time. They always joke about abusing and stuff like that because they don't understand. Just a lot of people don't understand, so they joke about it. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. It makes me cry. And it just makes me feel like they should go through the pain, but it's just not worth it. They shouldn't go through the same pain at all whatsoever, even though they were joking about it. No matter how much you want them to go through that pain, they shouldn't. Nobody should go through that pain. So, yeah. And then my grandma would call my mom. Well, she would tell me that my mom is a piece of shit and that she's a fucked up person and her brains are made out of shit and everything and that she's crazy and everything and insane and psycho. My mom isn't that. She's beautiful, she's amazing, and she's really nice and kind. She's not messed up. And now the court thinks that she's messed up because she took me away from my dad because she was trying to keep me safe from my dad. I was grateful for that, but then one day we got out of Culver's and I was going to the movies. Well, I was going to go to the movies with my mom and my sister, but then the cops came and pulled us over, and then they had me go to my dad's house, and I cried, and I cried, And I talked to my sister, I talked to my grandma, I talked to my mom, I talked to them all, and then, like, my grandma would ask what's wrong, my sister would ask what's wrong, and I would tell them, and, I'd be crying, and then I'd be so scared, and then, like, my dad tried to talk to me and everything, and he's like, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And he's like, if you're gonna keep on saying that, it's not gonna be okay. I'm like, you shouldn't say that because you're my dad. You're supposed to be my dad. But I kept on saying that it's not gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay. Can I tell you this one story? Well, it's not a story, it's a true one. When I was in Lake Tahoe, I think I was 6 years old. I was in Lake Tahoe with my grandma and my grandpa. Um, and my grandpa pushed me down the stairs. I blacked out. And um, somehow I woke up in the cold outside, but in the front yard. Which is weird because, I don't know. So yeah, and then one time my grandma punched me. Got a bloody nose from it. And well, first my grandpa did, then my grandma, and my dad, and my aunt. My grandpa did it more though. But yeah. So that's my story.